1 2 1 2. All right, we are live. What's up, everyone? Vegetarian Zombie here. Playing some Pillars of Eternity tonight. Oh, I got some audio feedback. Over me. There we go. All right. Gonna be a chill stream tonight. If you're joining us on the VOD, thank you so much. If you're not, thank you too. Right, I'm just getting everything set up right now, don't mind me. Alright. Let me see. Doesn't seem to be working. Just trying to get chat up and running. There we go. Marksman, what's going on? Good to see you tonight. Orlando, how you doing? Good to see you too. Almost at 10K. Almost there. But I've been almost there for a long time. Nothing has really changed. But thank you. Thank you so much. This is Pillars of Eternity. This is a RPG that came out a couple of years ago. It's a CRPG. Computer role-playing game, I think is what the acronym is for. I used to play these as a kid. Looks like this mountain is moving. Such a duck. Quack, quack, I'm a duck. How you doing, man? Good to see you tonight. So we have Pillars of Eternity. What are these things here? The White March 1 and 2. So we haven't installed those. Probably won't. All right. I'm going to normal difficulty. And this requires strategy and efficiency, but forgives a few mistakes. It's not recommended for nuke times for our real-time party-based RPGs. So I should probably do this on easy. Who are new, I've never done a real-time party RPG, but we'll do normal. It's so weird. So on the Mac, the OK button is here, I believe, and the cancel button's here. So I'm always wanting to press the cancel button now because my main computer is a Mac. I'm doing okay, Soldier Duck. Thanks for asking. So this is Obsidian. They just came out with the Outer... What is it? I want to say the Outer Wilds, but... What was the... I don't think that's it. The Outer Lands? I don't know. I get the two confused. Let's do this. Most creatures will detect characters just after they appear at the edge of fog of war. To sneak up on enemies, use scouting mode.
5 wagons grope blindly for the path.
You need to choose the easiest option? You think so?
Their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course.
Why do you say that?
A dim lantern, his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know.
Here we go.
The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale.
Gilded Vale.
Where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You are taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering.
Hey, Obsidian.
And one of the other
Outer
travelers
Worlds.
signals for the caravan
That is
master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead.
All right.
You will go no further.
You are correct.
Tonight.
How many times did I die in Resident Evil? I'm not too sure. Not as many as you would think. But then again, I wasn't really counting. But that's a good question. All right, so I'm going to choose a male. And what do we got? Humans are the most common race in Drywood Empire, Old Vanilla, whatever, blah, 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 Resolve and Might. Sorry, I messed up the sentence. No worries, man. No worries at all. These are commonly found near the oceans, although not aquatic. I wish we had a Pillars of Eternity expert. We have a dwarf, an elf. I wonder if elves would be a... But look at this guy. This guy has resolve, and I think that's what we need. Fearlessness, no, I guess not. And godlike, pretty cool. How old is this game? It came out like 5 years ago. This was a... Maybe I should be a godlike, just for the intellect. Represents the character's logic and reasoning. Interactions can be used for deduction, sudden realizations, and problem solving. It contributes to will defense, influences, durations, areas effects for all apps, abilities, and talents. I'm trying to make a mage is my plan. We'll go godlike. Fire godlike. Death godlike. Moon godlike. So this was a Kickstarter game. This is when Obsidian, when they came out with this, not Obsidian in chat, but Obsidian, the company, came out with this. There weren't many CRPGs on the market. And so people Kickstarted it, and it turned out to be a pretty successful Kickstart. All right, maybe we should do a fire. Hot metal, burnt stone, blah, blah, blah. Battle forge, when reduced below 50, fire godlike, glow like metal. Gaining damage reduction, doing a small amount of fire damage. Although I am looking to be a mage. Let me see. An enemy with 25% or less is increased. I'm sure you asked how I'm doing. I'm all right. Tired. House stuff. Oh, sorry, man. That stinks. House stuff is not fun. Go fire godlike. All right, I think we can do that. So body type. What didn't we just select a race? Oh no, I must have. Oh, look at this. So we can choose a size here. We'll just go human. Veg is a mage player. I'm more of a regular. Well, typically I play fighters. Typically, or fighters or barbarians. That's what I always play. So I'm gonna try, or I've never played a paladin or a priest, but I'm sort of going, stepping outside my comfort zone here. Arcane, mid-range attacks that hits a small damage of raw damage. Excuse me, I can't read tonight. So this may be a heavy reading game. Wizards have access to a variety of offensive and personal defensive spells. Wizards learn individual spells that they store and cast directly from their grimoires. Grimoires can only hold 4 spells for each spell level. So this is a lot like D&D. Although D&D you have to prepare your spells. Every 2 levels, wizards gain access to an additional set of spells. However, they automatically learn one of any spell that they can access each time they advance. So, yeah, this will be interesting. All right, let's move on. And here's our spell selection. I'm not going to read through all the descriptions of these. Minor missile sounds kind of interesting. If I'm using magic, I usually do a battle mage. Hey, Dog with Toast. How's it going, man? 3, that does crush and corrode damage. All right, so I'm going to choose this. What do we want also? Fan of Flames to sort of mix to match our character. We got an AoE there. Let's see if we can do something like a control or a debuff spell. Spirit Shield, nope. Eldritch Aim, Parasitic Staff to wield Garen bonus. No, I don't want it. There we go. Blindness, and freeze damage over a period of time. So yeah, we can take Chill Fog. And what does these dancing lights do? Here's a debuff. So we got Dazzling Lights, Chill Fog, Fan of Flames, and Midoletta's Minor Missiles. Say that 10 times fast. What comes out of the toaster? Wait, what? Okay, so I think those are going to be the spells. And now we do some point buy. I'm going to max out my intellect. I guess we can do a... You know something? I probably need some constitution. Just because I'm a little squishy. So what is resolve? Internal drive. can be useful for mental intimidation, leadership, and convincing performances. Let's lower my dex. Increase my resolve. Hey, ALS, how's it going, man? How you doing? You played Pillars of Eternity? Oh, nice. You're a resident expert then. I'm not going to highly recommend it for wizards. Okay, then. All right, let's take the constitution down. We'll point by up there. Went to the store today. My wife is so distraught. She bought a bunch of coloring books, and I got a big bag of peanut butter and an M&Ms. And we're both a little hazed. Oh, that sounds awful, man. I mean, that sounds awesome that you guys did that together. But that sounds like you're going through a hard time. All right. I'm going to leave these two down. Dog with Toast, any recommendations for a wizard build? I can probably lower. Actually, what is this star here? Recommended for a wizard. So let's decrease the resolve. Let's increase the dex if this is recommended. And I'm going to lower my perception one more. I'm going to have to rely on my party to be really good. I don't really pay attention to this character. We'll lower my resolve here and increase my dex. In fact, I'll lower my constitution. There we go. 17, 15, 18, 9 resolve, 8 perception, 10 constitution. Yeah, we'll just give one more. There we go. We'll leave it at that. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure it's going to be bad. Okay, culture. Okay, so this is where we can really increase these things. I'm just looking at numbers. I'm not reading the flavor text. So this is pretty good here. Old Valeria. I can't pronounce things. Once the crown jewel of the southern seas, Old Velia is a crumbled remnants of an empire warring with merchant nations. Counting many humans and dwarfs among the ranks, the Old Valian countries are still forces to be reckoned with and are proud of their rich cultural heritage. What's that, Dog with Toast? Yeah, I'm a need when it comes to RPGs. All right, we'll take that. What do you think his background was? This is a mage. Maybe he was an artist. He was like an artistic mage. Traveling, learning spells, but really just kind of spending more time with his paintings. There we go. All right. I don't really care so much about the character customization. Oh, that's kind of... Oh, that... What do you guys think? What head do you like? 1, 2, or 3? What's the poll? I mean, this kind of looks like a plant. That kind of looks cool. We have a portrait. Oh, what are these? What are these portraits? I was looking at the Drow Am I Hot or Not site. What do you guys think? 1, 2, or 3? Head 2? Marksman says head 2. And... well, these are women. So maybe we gotta get down to the 40s. So how's everyone doing? Did everyone have a good day today? We got 2 and a 3. Do we have a tiebreaker? Here we go. We'll just pick this face here. 2 and a 3. It's going great, Veg, but I got back from a party, so I'm not going to be able to stay long. I like the RPG idea. Just something chill to hang out, talk with everyone, All right, so, whoops. All right, I'm gonna, since we have no, I'm gonna flip a coin. Here we go. Heads are 1, tails are 2. Or I should say, heads are 2, tails are 3. And it's a 3. We're gonna stick here. I've been here for a long time, since from the very beginning, or maybe the beginning. Hey, Fire Dragon. How's it going, man?
Yes.
I'm flattered.
Let's go.
Time to see and not be seen.
Here we go.
Leading the way.
How you been, Fire Dragon?
Yeah.
Let's hear the mystic.
Whispers and shadows.
Sounds like a good wizard voice, don't you think?
I shall lead us.
No, all right, maybe not there.
Yeah! Silence surrounds me.
Okay, all right, you sold me there. Enter name. What, Hothead? Doing well, Fire Dragon. Doing well. Kind of a chill night tonight. Been just relaxing. Did a lot of running around today. Here we go. Hothead the Wizard. Let's do this. Mm-hmm. I used to play these games all the time as a kid. So this is the first time in a long time I'm playing a CRPG. The Caravan Master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods, looming towards a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks.
All right, sounds good.
Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
You've been doing YouTube for a long time. You deserve the way more popular, and I like your... Oh, thanks so much, Fire Dragon. It's been a long... Started in 2014, and yeah, it's hard to believe. But, you know, it all changes, and really, I'm just thankful that I have people here to hang out with, honestly.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it.
Okay.
You'll be fine once it passes your innards.
Ooh.
Unless you don't drink water, of course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
Wait, lest you don't drink water.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea
Live
from
stream on Sunday. No.
Calms the inside.
Neither dog with toast.
Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water.
Meh.
I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker.
All right.
Let's see about refilling our water first.
Let's do
Got
it.
a sick one here.
Spurful nods and slides a worn bow over his shoulder. Where do I find these
They
berries?
grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
What are those ruins?
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfothan arrows now and again.
Glonfothan?
They didn't build them, but
It's a
I'll be
mouthful.
the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear.
I'm not here for the veg. I'm here for the free food.
Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pond, so I hear.
Free food, guys, by the buffet table, by the way. All you can eat. He had, so I hear. So, who did build the ruins?
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Well, is it dangerous out here?
Not if you hurry about your business.
Okay.
Not if the weather holds up.
Hey, Sketch. How you doing tonight? Good to see you. Well, what kind of weather do they get out here?
This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a Beowick. Born out of the
Beowick.
ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never cared to.
Bet you love playing these games and you have horrible pronunciations. Yes. That, yes and yes. How's it going, Sketch? Good to see you. How's your weekend going? Fire Dragon, you can have all the free food you want. What are those huge rocks coming up out of the ground?
They don't got Adra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you
Interesting.
believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock.
Okay.
Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties.
Funny, I am a mason.
Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days.
Huh.
The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it.
All right, then.
Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
Okay, well, I'm going to go see those berries then.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
Hey, congratulations, Sketch. How's that going for you? Today was my second day, and it's hard work. It is hard work. I hope you're doing okay, and I hope you're getting plenty of rest. He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's night sleeping on the uneven ground without blanket or pillow. Yeah, it's really hard on your feet. I worked at, my first job was at Burger King. Or, no, that was like my second job. And I worked the fryer too. Hey, Veg, when you live stream again, can I donate to you? Oh, I would say, I wouldn't. You know, I made disable donations because I'm on the fence. You know what you could do instead of donating? Just swing on to the Discord and say hi. That would be much better. I don't need the donations. I'm fine. I think I will shut them down because we're so small, and I'd rather focus on just hanging out and chatting with people.
Kalisha.
And money kind of messes things up.
Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own time.
He needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
Jeez.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Good point.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something
Tickle
in the air
of wind.
tonight. If it's a Beowick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
All right, we'll do that. I come in right before the lunch rush, which is, lunch is rough. Yeah. What is the Discord? It's on my About page. I have the link up there. Everything moves so fast and it leaves zero room forever. Yeah. I've been watching lots of Hell's Kitchen lately. Yeah, that's intense. But the good thing about that is at least the time goes by fast. Thanks about the Radiation Island series. I don't know if I'm going to be doing traditional Let's Plays
You're the
again.
man. Let's get going before you keel over.
I'm not,
Certainly.
Oh, I don't know if I like this guy's voice. So I'm not too sure when that will happen. Oh, there's like stuff going on down here. Okay. So we're looking for the berries. Arby's, Burger King, McDonald's, over 20 years of customer service. I wish I could see the foreseeable future. I won't have to do it again. Yeah. I hear you, man.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
This guy here. You see a man wearing a simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with an uneven stubble, as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Well, let's see what you got. I don't even know how much money I have on me. Stores allow you to trade and sell your items for copper pieces or items in the store's inventories. Merchants buy items from you at greatly reduced price. If you sell something, you may see it appear in the store's inventory with a much higher cost. So, what is this dice here? Retrain character. I don't think I need things right now. Can you play other survival games? I haven't played survival games in a while. I've seen The Raft. I'm not too sure if that was a exploration is key and newer merchant cheap stuff. Yeah. I've never seen The Raft, that game The Raft, but I've heard good things about it. Can I talk to this guy, or is he just?
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Jeez. Well, what if the stream is going anywhere?
Let's check by those outcroppings.
So we got some herbs here. Okay. What is this? The path winds through a narrow canyon back the way you came.
We shouldn't stray too far.
Okay then. The game's like, stop talking, kid. Keep moving. Pillars of Combat uses a pausable real-time strategy system. Because you will often manage more than one character at a time, it's a good idea to pause the game, issue orders, resume combat to see how the orders play out. Alright. So I'm going to take her and tell her to attack him. And I will attack him.
Hmm?
What is it? I watched The Raft in Creepshow. Does that count? I've recently read that story. That was pretty good. Sometimes the weapon in the story simply isn't suited. Damage reduction when the challenge hits the DR will wipe out all but a small percentage of incoming damage. You'll hear your characters complain about it. Take heed, note the damage. Gotcha. Change weapons. Alright, why is my guy not doing anything? She did all the work. We'll take that. Hey, Kalon. I don't like those emojis. Those faces they scare me.
Oh?
You sleep well, Kalon. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Nice. Word is you're some kind of an artist. Is that so? Yes, in a traditional sense, I like to capture art as I see it and create something new. Yeah, how'd you happen to come here? No one understood my work. I lived in a slum and my work was stolen by thieves. I used the last money to... That's kind of a cool story. I no longer feel inspired. I don't know why, but somehow I've lost it. I like this story here. I do enjoy the fryer, though, simply because it's warm. Oh, I hear that. Sometimes they turn those things really cold in those restaurants. Young Wolf, great job, Veg. You killed a pupper. Take care, Soldier Duck. Thanks for hanging out, man. Hey, Dog with Toast. Thanks so much, man. See, to me, that is far better than a donation. Thank you. I'll be chatting out. I probably won't be on after this gameplay, but I'll be on tomorrow. You can see it's pretty active. How do I pronounce her name? Kaliska? Kaliska? Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Redrick's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You're here to settle like the rest of the lot? I haven't given it much thought. No harm in that. Might as well see the place first. So you must have some other plan in mind coming this way. Looking for new friends? I have no idea what I'm going to do next. Completely spontaneous, huh? Interesting. Well, that's probably no hurry to make up your mind. They've got an inn in Gilded Vale. They'll put you up as long as you need, or so my sister tells me. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Oh. What is it with fantasy names? Odemal will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. All right. Why are you here? She sighs unevenly. Her eyes search the ground. My sister moved out here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried, but that's how she always is. This time, though, she asked me to come out, and that's got me a little worried. Veg, you've been more active in the Discord. Glad to see you being there. I know I said it before, but I thought it bared repeat. Oh, thanks so much, man. It's a lot of fun. Really enjoy chatting with everyone. I haven't seen her in ages. Been doing guide work for unpronounceable name. But I'd do anything for her. She's a much better woman than me, so here I am. So I'm here and we'll see. All right, let's get back to camp. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath about unpronounceable name getting any water soon. He does what he feels like when he feels like it. We should check up on him, slap him around a little. Stream's just down this way. Come on, let's get you your water. Hey Veg, what happened to Resident Evil 2? We played it last night. We're just about finished with it. We're gonna probably beat it next week with the Claire run through. I'm just doing something a little less intense tonight. Doing some role-playing stuff. As you receive quests, your journal will update with relevant information. I've been playing a ton of D&D lately. And I thought it'd be fun to play some role-playing games. How do you feel about Resident Evil Biohazard? Would be I played that Fire Dragon, I want to say 2 years ago. How do you sigh unevenly? Come on, guys. There needs to be a better adverb. That is true. How would you do an uneven sigh? Where's Doom Eternal? It's coming out to Game Pass soon. When it comes out on Game Pass, I'll check it out. I should probably beat the first one, though. Okay, am I supposed to go over the bridge? Alright, let's go. Go up here. And let's see what we got over here. Oh, look at this.
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting.
Sparfle is his name. You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin to cool water well. Kaliska waits for you nearby to keep watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. Sorry, my writer came out here. No, bring your writer, man. Like an uneven breath from a sigh form. Oh, Fire Dragon. We did that like a couple of years ago. It was a lot of fun. Out of the trees emerged Sparfle, one of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there is a strangeness to his gait. His stride wobbly as he moves toward you with labored breath.
Sparfle? Are you all right?
Sparfle's toe catches a rock, and he collapses forward in a heap, the feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. I have difficulty pronouncing R's because I think I'm from New England. I think we gotta fight.
Ambush!
Okay, here we go. Game paused. I'm gonna have her. We're gonna have you go here. And me. Am I selected here? Can I cast a spell? What do we got? I don't... Alright, so maybe we can cast Fan of Flames. No. Let's move you right here.
Hmm?
And we'll cast Fan of Flames. Here. That did nothing. Well, I guess it did something. You have a child? Yeah, Dog with Toast.
Certainly.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
I have two.
Certainly.
Alright, so I just... Oh, wait, I gotta loot these guys. Who cares about camp when there's loot? Alright, let's take all that. Did we loot this other guy? And we got a bow. I guess we'll just take this stuff. Yeah, I think the way things work in this is that I think I have to rest after spells. Okay. Alright, so you need to attack him. Alright, let's cast, let's see what we got. Second Wind, knockdown. We need an AoE spell. Chill Fog, let's do it. There we go. You're currently attacking a foe with one defense much higher than the accuracy of the character attacking it when the defense is significantly above. Accuracy will be extremely difficult hit. Alright. Okay, is okay? Absolutely, Fire Dragon. Okay, so we need her. She's gonna attack him. No, no, not me. There we go. There we go. And I'll select me. Am I down? Did I get killed already? No, no. You attack him. I appreciate you stopping by, Fire Dragon. Okay, alright, so we're gonna take all this stuff. Let's go.
Yes.
Sorry, guys, I'm kind of new to this. New to this game. I did kind of like the enemy flag comparison, though. Well, you know what I'm about to do. Oh, well, I hope you watch it. Would anyone get mad if I said I didn't like Resident Evil? No, not at all. All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Kalska puts the back of her left hand to her mouth as if to ward away some poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stand above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from the bodies as if from half-split logs. Nice. One of them, towering and severe, with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the young man you recognized as Hyonan, the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Don't forfeit this man's life, for your fight will lose. Lower one, the ruin has not been sullied by our hands, men of Air Glafton. Take care, Fire Dragon. Thanks for hanging out, man. You have a good night. Your words carry no weight here when I've seen the truth with my own eyes. Blood must be paid for this intrusion. So I say again, lay down your arms. Biohazard is third person? Isn't? No, I think Biohazard was first person. Come for the veg, stay for the weird syntax. You can kill him, but you might as well be killing yourself. Judging by the string of animal teeth around your neck, I'm guessing you are worships of Galawain. If Galawain told you to stop protecting ruins, would you? Let's do the intellect on him. The man frowns and motions as if to swing his axe. Hyodan winces, but the blow never comes. Instead, the man cocks his head, intrigued. Of course, but he would not. It is by the command of all the gods that we accept this charge. How do you know? Because it's consistent with their beliefs, is because... God, we're getting into a theological discussion with murderers. It's always been known to my people. I see. And what of Galawain's edict that weakness and age must be purged by youth and strength? You think Galawain would want some moldy, crumbling stones to survive long after their builders have turned to dust? The man's nostrils flare as he fumes. He would not. He told us otherwise. I'm sure he did, just not you personally. But why should that stop you from killing innocents? Hey, Ruburu. How's it going, man? Distracted, the man's grip falters on his axe handle, and he nearly fumbles it, affording Hyodan a moment he needs to dodge out of his swing, which comes too late. Howling with rage, the man charges you instead. Here we go. Okay. Let's choose her. I want you to attack him. You can attack him. And where is Wanker a lot? You attack him. Go for it. Oh, this guy's gonna get wrecked. You get over here. And you, what are you doing, man? Get into the fight. I'm there in the back, just shooting, cheesing. All right, he's not doing so hot, so I'm gonna have you back off. She's gonna tank, and I am going to light this guy up. Look at that. Wait, I shouldn't be tanking. Did he just kill my comrade? Did anyone see a vid I posted on the Discord? When do you post it? Alright, she needs to come in here and kill this guy. This guy's toast. So much for Hyoden. Nice. Your enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise, his companions now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gasps. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us. Oh, what a bummer. I thought it was giving you an option in the dialogue to become a badder guy. I've been spoiled by branching paths in modern RPGs. Barely audible beneath his choked sighs, a whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back and he closes them. Good, good, the gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it is rending you apart from within. Seated against a wagon wheel against the hollowing maelstrom slashed across his chest and bow, he got cut on the butt? Odima's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head, his eyes barely open. He looks directly at you. I don't know, does this feel like overwritten to you guys?
Get inside!
This feels very overwritten. Could be me. You have now one rank of disposition reputation. The reputations represent how people perceive your personality. Straining against the gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step, you set your hands in the worn folds of weathered rock and set yourself pulling up the precipice. With the last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Jesus, I feel like I'm reading an audiobook here. Hyoden trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation as he nears the face of the rocks. One of the following attackers, who had been feigning death, lunges for Hyoden and topples him onto the rocky ground. Restrained, Hyoden lashes against the fatigued assistant, but struggles to break his hold. They are so close to you, from your position, you would have a good chance at hitting the mark. Grab a rock and hurl it at his face. Your aim is true, and the hit jars Hyoden loose. Lurching to his feet, Hyoden clambers up to the base of the rock. As he nears the top, however, wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But diving out onto the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it. Securing his other hand, you pull his waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold on just long enough for Hyoden to get to his feet and join you on the tumbling ledge. Jesus, this is long. There's a deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Whew, veg your bowels or your lower Is it really? And no, it is overwritten. If you don't trust your own sound editing, then you should write a book, not make a game. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening the connections, unsettling balances as you dart beneath the old archway, and the portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. You know, I didn't...
Was that?
A Bewick. Had to be.
It's so weird because it's like voice acted in one ways,
To be alive.
but it's also
And we're the only ones.
Here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way
She
anyway.
sounds like Jodie
Let's
Foster.
get further inside.
it's weird.
Yes?
This might be a better game to play on my own than on stream because, yeah, I don't like doing all this reading. This isn't this isn't why if I want to read a book, I will. If I want to read, I'll read a book. Is what I'm saying. If I want to play a video game, it's both yeah. I'm sitting. You see where? Yeah, we're on the same page. Like, this isn't a visual interactive medium. Like, I'll read interactive fiction. I don't know.
That should be far enough. But what now?
It's funny that there's so much, like, half of it seems to be voice acted and the other half is,
Way out. Storm has to die sometime.
who attacked us? Oh, come on, game. Those be the hut dwellers, warned about that, look to be the fangs. It's like, what poor Dema. I think he half expected this once he lost the main road. What happened out there? Windstorm, or kind of... This is frustrating. I did not mean to read this much tonight. Sorry, guys. I don't believe that. Odema would never allow it, but as someone with the fangs and hot heads, Galaphithans don't attack without being provoked. Either they saw something and they got the wrong idea. What about everyone else in our caravan? The wheels got a hold of them now. Well, of course you have tutorials for Twine, for Christ's sake, so you're saying it's overwritten, it's overwritten. Alright. I think we may have to switch. This is, I got like gummy lips now. You know when you read a lot and you get tired?
Wonder who was here. See if they left anything useful behind.
Alright, what do we got? A mace, camping supplies, and a hammer and chisel. And these things kind of irritate me too. It's like there's getting so much tutorial stuff. A torch, a small shield. Like, this may be a good single player game, but I don't know, man. Oh, this thing drags like a... Alright. It's really clunky, like, it feels really sludgy. The eastern reach is a dangerous place full of lurking enemies and carefully concealed secrets. Enable scouting mode to move. How do I get scouting mode? This harkens back to the old days where, what I don't understand is this overwritten stuff. I don't need to tell you about corpses over the ground. Dude, I can see the body. Yeah, totally.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Look at the tiles. What are those symbols?
I don't know, dude.
Found something.
Trap detected.
What you need?
Don't step on it! Oh, when a character's health bar begins flashing red. Game pause. Did I disarm the trap? Alright.
What you need?
I'm gonna need you to disarm the trap.
Yes?
Here, stop over here. Alright, you dude, you step on
Found
this
something.
thing. Nice. Okay, so he's actually doing something. Oh my god. All right, that's Pillars of Eternity. I'm going to log off for a few minutes. We'll pick something else. Oh my god. Well, that was RPG Saturday. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. We're gonna I'm gonna restart the stream and pick something that has a little more pulse and doesn't require me to read a book. That's so bad. All right, guys, I'll see you in a little bit.